there is an Ur-Rat ship there, so let's stop going to where we were going and go and speak to him. Converse.
What is it? Human. It has been so long since I have seen a human die. We will bet on how many parts we can remove before it stops making noise. Now, you spaceship captain, begin the expedient transfer of all human crew so that we may waste no time.
Your presence here is of interest. Please enlighten us.
It is the goodwill of Dogar and Kazon that brings the father human to us. Were it not for the Dark Lords of Deception's mighty directive, we would not have the good fortune to intercept you for a festive limb rigging. Your fight for life, though futile, serves the noble purpose and appeases our honored deities. You have earned the right to hold your head high.
Okay, so they're not telling me yet. Let's see how good the flagship is at killing Ur-Rats and then possibly run away from them. No, it does not track Ur-Rats. You can see they're quite close just from the fact that we're zoomed out. That's not what I want to go to that button. That will let me escape, as I should be far enough away that I can do that before he gets close enough to decloak and fire his flamethrower. So, I cannot track cloaked Ur-Rats, so that is good to know. Let's carry on into Ur-Rat's space and see, well, I say see if we can meet a ship. It looks like we can speak to this guy again. What can I say now?
Ah, human. You join us in the celebration of Dogar and Kazan. We grow excited. The human makes excellent ceremony. When we peel it, urgent bleating comes from the noisemaker. Then the green eye of Dogar observes it writhe upon the altar, and the cilia of Kazan swell, indicating their readiness for the juices. It squirms with vigor until we pop the crunchy noise maker. Rejoice! The duo of deception shall receive their supplication.
You are almost as fanatically religious about Dogar and Kazon as the Mycon are about their Juffo Whoop thing. So, what is this Dogon and Quasar thing anyway?
Incorrectness. We come from the Eye of Dogar. Such a quasar exists nowhere near this location. Look in the heavens at location 022.9 by 366.6 and gaze into the depths of its all-seeing eye if you dare. Only by the sparing caress of Kazan's anointed cilia will you survive such an act. Else you will bless the altar of consumption with your ceremonial blood.
Okay, you have told me where to go. That is possibly your homeworld, so I will, as soon as I have run away from you, I will go there. Okay, you're coming to get me. I can get away before that happens. Okay, so I'm at 022.9. That's there somewhere. 366.6 is there. Alpha 4 right now. That is interesting. The world I have been directed to is outside of the Ur-Rat sphere of influence, so it would be surprising if that was their home world. Still, anything is possible, I suppose. And here we are, and there are in fact a lot of Dill-Rat ships here, so it's quite possible that this really is their home world. Let us use the Umgar caster.
Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan. Oh, great gods of evil and darkness! What can your humble and devious servants do for you?
Worship us!
From the chambers of pain, we hear your words, cruel and evil lords of darkness. And as your voice crackles out of the speaker boxes, it sends thrills across our carapaces. Our hairy quills all stand erect, and we pant and wheeze with holy fever. Oh, mighty gods, you are the definition of all that is evil and hideous in this universe. You are the inspiration for all cruelty, deception, and pain. For this, we thank you.
Okay, now what should we do now? We require that you do things a bit differently.
Your will is our inspiration. What shall we do?
From this day forward, you shall say worship instead of worship.
As you wish, glorious, unmerciful distractors. In all future worship, we will honor you in this way.
Okay, these next two seem just as... well, all three of them seem just as silly as the other ones, but anyway. From this day forward, say dwe instead of we.
Yes, great Dogar. Yes, mighty Kazan. We certainly will. We certainly will.
And from this day forward, say yubu instead of you.
It shall be so, great ones. Yubu are mighty. Yubu are the most hideous and deceitful. We Ur-Rat are too fortunate to have Yubu to worship.
That's impressive. I tell them Orpheum, they have, and in that one sentence they forget about all the other two. I guess that's programming limitations of the time, but you are no longer the Ur-Rat. You are now the Dill-Rats.
We, the Dill-Rats, bow and scrape off our appendages in your honor, mighty Dogar and Kazan.
Really? Oh, really just fanatics if you're going to do that just because I say so. Anyway, you are sufficiently graced. Go and kill gruesomely in our names.
We can never receive sufficient direction from you, great masters. We eagerly await your next vile commandments.
Well, my next vile commandment is, heed these words, our evil children. Leave this place. Seek a new prey.
Oh, mighty Dogar. Oh, mighty Kazan. Your devoted servants hear your words and obey your divine and cruel insights. The Pakunk are unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the prospect of killing worthy prey. We will leave immediately so that we can begin our glorious evil devotions. But who shall we prey upon next? Who shall suffer our inspired torment? Didn't those loathsome Umga once mention a race near their region of space? Yes, I have it. The Fradash. We will go now and kill all of them.
You do that, I'm sure they will try and kill a lot of you in return. But now, we return to the fetid darkness. Obey our commands.
Farewell, Dogar and Kazan. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even more violent, treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
Okay, so that has been sorted out. The Ill-Rat gods have been impersonated, and it is now, and they will shortly be moving away off towards the Radash, so I will give them a bit of time to actually get out of the way before I go to Procyon to speak to the Chenjesu and the Murnahem, and I will, while I'm waiting, go to this place, which is the portal to go and visit Beetlejuice. Because at Beetlejuice I can go and speak to the Syreen. Yes, the Ill-Rat are now moving, the Skunk have moved a bit further, and the Sukok and Upwig are continuing their retreat from Core Art Space. I am going to go this way, go to Beetlejuice, and speak to the Syreen to confirm that now I have, now they have got their revenge against the Mycons. They will form an alliance with us. So here we are at Beetlejuice. And there is the starbase. What will Tilana say now?
Success, Captain! The Mycon's fleet is in shambles! Justice is ours! We have revenged ourselves against the heinous Mycons. They fell for our trap so completely. When they approached Organon 1, we were hiding behind its moon. As they approached, their ships broke combat formation in preparation for their hideous implanting ceremony. We waited until they were fully dispersed around the planet. Then we attacked. The standard Mycon tactic would have been to speed out of orbit using a gravity whip maneuver, but the pod ships refused to abandon their slow-moving deep children's spore pods. They remained in the gravity well, and we sliced them to ribbons. They must have lost a dozen ships to their own stupidity, running into their own plasmoids. The rest? Well, we took care of most of them, in our own special way. And Captain, now that we have taken our revenge on the Mycon, we give you our starship officers and penetrator designs so that you can add our ships to your fleet.
That is awesome. So, what happens to you now?
I expect I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months, overseeing repairs to our fleet of penetrator starships and preparing some kind of defensive system for this starbase. If and when the Ur-Quan return here, we want to have a little surprise ready for them.
And is there anything else I can do to you? I mean, for you?
Captain, the next step is to pull down the slave shield from our planet. In my opinion, the only people who could do that are the Chenjesu. And as far as I know, they are under a shield of their own. Actually, I'm just dodging the real issue, Captain. Your agenda really has only one item. Destroy the Ur-Quan hierarchy. How to do that? I'm not sure. But I know you can't take them head on, even with that amazing ship of yours. You will have to find their weak spot, and then strike it with everything you've got.
Right, well, your opinion says the Chenjesu are the only people who can take it down. My opinion says that the Spathi probably could as well, given that they've worked out how to put one up on their own. But the Spathi aren't likely to tell us how to take it down, because they'll be too scared that we'll take down theirs. So yes, the Chenjesu probably are the best people to talk to. Anyway, what's new, Tilana?
Not a great deal, Captain. You seem to be the biggest source of excitement around here. I've had requests from just about every officer under my command to be transferred to your Earth starbase to serve under you. If I wasn't running this starbase, I'd be first in line.
Nice. Anyway, goodbye to Lana.
Goodbye, my human.
So, well, that is more of a confirmation that we should go and speak to the Chenjasu. Yes, they're still within the Ur-Rat sphere of influence, so before we go and speak to them, we will go and speak to these other people who we haven't spoken to, which are the Umgar, who are over here in Orionis. So, I'm not sure if I want to come out, go into coordinate space and come out here like I did for Beetlejuice, or come out here at the portal that is in the Arilu sphere of influence. Where is that? 045? 30? That is that one there. I will go and come out of the portal in the Arilu sphere of influence and then go and speak to the Umgar. They are between the Ur-Rat and the Thradash, so I want to go and speak to them before the Ur-Rat start moving through their space, and then go and speak to the Chenjasu and Monahem once the Ur-Rat have got that far and out of where they currently are. So, that portal to get to the Arilu one is fine, I think that one. Yes, the one closest to their actual home world.